Hi everybody, Tanya here. We are in, can I say Eastern Ontario? And I've come to visit a dear old friend, Marta, who in the last few years bought a beautiful property and is a gardener. And oh gosh, she does so many amazing things. She's just, we could do a whole YouTube channel just on Marta. But I came to see her and her wonderful son and also her alpacas. So come and join me and learn something new about these beautiful creatures. Hi, Marta.
They're over there.
They're over there? Oh my gosh, look in the distance. So beautiful.
We can walk over there and you see the two boys are play fighting because they're teenagers.
So how many do you have, Marta? We have to stay close to the camera because of sound. So you have six alpacas.
Yep, 4 girls and 2 boys. And the boys are the brown ones and they're babies. They just turned 1.
Okay, so a lot of people, I think we hear the word alpaca and we're like, oh yeah, I know what an alpaca is, but how would you explain it? Because it's not a llama.
Right, it's a small version of a llama.
Okay.
Much friendlier. They don't spit at you like llamas do. And llamas are terrifying. I find they're really big. They're almost as big as a horse.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a learning experience for me because I don't know much about it. So I read that alpacas come from southern Peru, Bolivia, the Andes. I know alpaca fiber. So talk to us about the fiber. What makes it so special?
Well, it's very different from wool because most people are not allergic to alpaca wool, whereas a lot of people are allergic to,
I think
sheep wool.
We hear wool and we think itchy.
And it's not itchy at all, and it's way warmer as well than sheep wool.
So that's a huge point of difference right there. You need less, it's lighter, and it's crazy warm, and there's something so luxurious about it.
Yeah, and there are 2 different kinds of alpacas. So we have 2 that are called Suri.
Is this woman with the eyebrows? Okay, Magnus has to get a bit closer because I'm worried about the sound. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh, you're beautiful.
So she's called a Suri alpaca, S-U-R-I, and they're only like, I think 7% of alpacas in the world are Suri alpacas.
Oh,
and see how her fleece kind of hangs? So her and Apollo have that hanging thing, which means that theirs is more like silk.
Oh my gosh, isn't that interesting? And her coat is so soft.
It's so very soft.
So lovely. Oh, and look at this belly. Do you like a belly rub? Do you like a belly rub?
Yeah. So she's
you're very sweet,
Lily. I'll see once I'm able to card.
Cute. Look at those eyes, and the way the ears go up. So, okay, sorry, I'm so enamored with Lily right now. I wish you could reach out and touch because this is incredible. How, Magnus, did you touch? Camera person, did you touch? Because this is so soft. And she's not scared.
She's the only one who's not scared.
Yeah, she says she
likes
likes
come
some
because
company.
they're very nosy, right? So they want to see what's happening over here and what we're doing.
Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Those eyes. You're very pretty. Do you make sounds? How's your day going today?
They make very cute sounds.
Do you make cute sounds? Oh, Lily. So does she know her name?
We think so.
Lily, Lily, Lily. She's so pretty.
So this is Lily, and that's Persephone. Boo.
Oh, hello.
Circe, Odin, and Apollo.
Oh, they're really beautiful, and they're so soft, and just like, would anybody else come say hello?
Yeah, so they're a little bit more
shy, yeah.
But I find if I squat down.
So we have to be careful because there's a lot of poison ivy in this field. So Marta was just saying sometimes they roll in the poison ivy and then you touch them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm getting kisses. Okay, I could get used to this. This is unbelievable. Oh. So Marta, when you shear an alpaca, it doesn't hurt the alpaca, right? When you cut, I'm just asking because some people ask this.
They do sadly have to get hog-tied.
What does that mean?
Meaning that their legs, the front and back legs are tied and they're lying on the ground.
Oh, so that's...
But once they're lying on the ground, they just completely are submissive and relaxed.
Oh my gosh, this is kind of like heaven. Look how beautiful you guys are. They're so pretty. I can't believe it. Oh, Lily. Lily's getting the thing. I want more attention, Magnus. Oh my gosh.
Notice Apollo's side. Look at it now. Look how good.
Oh, Apollo looks amazing.
Doesn't that look good?
So Apollo had been attacked by a dog, which life happens, unfortunately, but Apollo's doing great now. So, oh my gosh, kisses! So beautiful.
Your best friend.
And I bet you're hoping one day that you're going to have some babies. They're such amazing and unusual creatures when you're right up near them because they're not big,
No.
but they have this incredible softness to them. So
Hello.
their diet consists of what, Marta?
They pretty much are pasture fed, so they eat grass and hay. And as treats, I make them zucchini and apples and beets and shredded.
That sounds so nice. Marta would
And they
treat you well.
really love that.
Calvin is Marta's son. Can you tell everybody anything that you've noticed about raising alpacas that's kind of caught your attention?
Well, with all of them, when we first got them, especially the boys, we thought they were going to be super heavy, but in reality, they were unbelievably light.
Yeah, like less than 50
Less than 50 pounds.
Are you kidding me?
But these guys are probably about 90, maybe 80. They're not very heavy
They're
though.
not very heavy.
Okay, she's now leaning against me because when I rub my dog's bellies, oh my gosh, they lean. You know how dogs do
Oh,
that,
yeah.
Marta? I'm getting that right now. It's so sweet.
Yeah, and when the babies are born, they're about 13 to 16 pounds usually. They're
We might have to come
tiny.
back.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting the full lean right now. Lily's saying, you rub my belly and I'm going to lean against you. So how often would you shear an alpaca?
Once a year, and people who don't shear once a year, and there are people who don't. I find that that's alpaca abuse, especially in Canada because it gets so hot in the summer.
so you need to...
So yeah, and their fleece will grow. So by next May, so usually end of May we shear them. It gets pretty long. It's pretty long.
Wow. Okay, so that's going to be the next part of this video is I want to show you what Marta's teaching herself. Because, you know, this is all about finding the beauty in every single day. And this is an example of someone who's left city life and is doing this now and has always been adventurous and a lot of fun. But I think this is just amazing. I'm sure some of you have seen or own alpaca sweaters or coats. Like, they are not
Socks.
inexpensive.
Socks are really, really popular for skiing.
Yes, and
Right,
they're...
it's either merino or alpaca.
Yeah, and they are not inexpensive, are they? You can
No.
spend a pretty penny on them. So Marta, as a gardener, also saves their feces. Because what do you do with that?
Well, it's gold. It's gold for the any kind of soil, and it doesn't burn plants like cow and horse manure does. So cow and horse manure you have to age,
Right.
whereas alpaca you can put it straight in, and it's the perfect amount of nutrients. So my vegetables were gangbuster this year with all the alpaca poop.
That was a good noise. Oh my god.
You fall in love with them.
They're so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Just tell us a little bit about, you mentioned that they eat grass, but
Yep.
some of the treats you make for them. Do you put water out for them, or
Yeah,
how does
there's
it?
water. Yeah, there's water over there. They like a lot of fresh water. They also love showers, but they don't like rain.
Okay.
They like a pool, a shallow baby pool, but they don't like rain. But they they have water, and then in the winter we give them alpaca pellets. It's kind of like kibble for alpacas, right? Because there's no pasture to eat. But they also like raspberry leaves. They really like sumac leaves, cherry tree leaves, which is not great because we have cherry trees
Yes.
over there.
Marta was sharing with me a little bit about how alpacas are actually a part of therapy for some people.
Yeah, because they're so gentle and being around them, there's something about
Sorry.
them. It just makes people happy.
I stepped on his toe, her toe.
Right? So it's kind of interesting. But just even if you spend 5 minutes with them, all of a sudden your endorphins go, and you just feel so good.
You know what's interesting? I know many of you are dog and cat lovers. I'm a dog lover. You guys are dog lovers here. It's the same thing. You get that same feeling. Can we come in up close for a second, just show the toes? Because I just stepped on Lily's toe. Sorry, Lily. Look at that. So is that for climbing, Marta?
No, it's for walking, but because of where they were from, right in Peru, it's very rocky.
Right.
So, but here we have to actually cut their nails.
Their toenails.
Yes, their toenails. about 3 times a year, and once a year we also have to trim their teeth because their teeth continue to grow.
Really? Isn't that interesting? So pedicure for the alpaca,
Pedicure,
dentist.
yeah. Yeah, and it's the same person. It's the person who comes to shear generally will also do their toes and their teeth.
Oh my gosh, it's just lovely. Oh my
Nice to
gosh.
the animals.
Is
But
the
this
belly rub actually working?
So this is called cushing, and this is how they lie down. This is how they sleep. Often they kind of fold everything together.
You don't like it when your friend comes over and nibbles at you, do you? No. This one is
Apollo.
Hi, Apollo.
Yeah, he's one.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh,
Well,
and
he must like you. He came and sniffed you.
his color is so beautiful too.
Yeah. So
And-
he's the same type as her, right? He's a
A Surrey.
Surrey alpaca, yeah. And very, very rare.
I just love the hand of the fiber. Like you can see why the fiber makes such incredibly luxurious garments and coats. Marta, you were also saying that in Peru or in the Andes or Bolivia, where they're from, they are completely domesticated.
Yep, they're domesticated and
So like cows are for us
yeah,
here.
they're like the cows, but also in those countries people eat them. They have, you know, alpaca steaks, etc. And when a predator comes along, let's say the fox comes in here, they all kind of bunch up together and then they make this very strange sound. I'm going to make it.
Oh wait,
You'll
make
see.
it to the camera so everybody
So
can hear.
yeah, the sound they make is yip, 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 yip. And if I make it, you'll see they all look at me because that's their
warning.
alarm. Yeah, that's their warning that there's something
That's very
coming.
good, by the way.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
They are just so beautiful. I can't get over it. Just amazing creatures.
If any of the others would let you approach them and you touch them, you'll feel the difference in their fleece and their fur.
Well,
It's very different.
I'm
Very
hoping-
floofy.
Yes, I'm hoping you can see it. I can see from one to the other. So impressed with what you're doing, Martha. I think it's amazing. And I just can't get over when you walk in here, the feeling when they started to come over to us is so, it's amazing. It really is. Like you can't help but smile and look and say hello, hello. And the way they trust you is incredible. Or they stare you down and that's okay. Hi. Hi, darling. It's interesting watching their nostrils, also the way that
Oh, yeah.
they're sniffing so much.
Oh, they're very sniffy, yeah.
Hi. Oh, I give you so many kisses. I can't believe how loving alpacas are, or at least Lily. And I can't tell you how beautiful these creatures are. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Marta. Thank you to Calvin and their family for sharing these incredible creatures with us today as we find the beauty in every day. And let me tell you, these are absolutely beautiful creatures. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh my gosh, you're so lovely.